Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna do nail polish today by myself. Already picked out some colors. It's like a gray, it's like a purple, and another purple. Should come out pretty cool. Let's find out though. I don't know. I've been uh, I've been stalling on doing this big time. I've been sitting here for like probably like 30 minutes. Um, just because I don't know what to talk about. I just feel like everything is just I don't want to say not interesting. I'm just overwhelmed with everything right now, to the point where it's really hard for me to parse my thoughts and figure out what's going on and what I should be doing. If anyone else has issues like this and has any like maybe guidance for me, I'd love to hear it. But sometimes I feel like my thoughts are going so fast, but they seem to always track onto the bad things. Like when something's bad, it fixates way more on that something good, and I'm not quite sure how to soothe those thoughts or calm them down, or I don't to change the pattern. I haven't figured out how to change the pattern yet, and I guess just if anyone knows how, I would love to hear it. I I don't know, the whole like thinking happy thoughts thing. I get that, and I get why someone would say that, but it just isn't very helpful. For some, like it's a more consuming thing, and I haven't figured out exactly how to implement that yet. I recently saw a thing about grounding that I'm gonna have to try when you get anxiety. Um, Maybe it is what it is. It's some type of anxiety, but I'm not really sure. I guess anxiety is like a weird thing for me. Like I've heard what it is, but I'm not. I'm hesitant to say that's what I have. I'm hesitant to say that's what it is, even though I think it is. But just because I don't really know quite enough, it doesn't. It's weird. It's hard for me to say that's what it is. But I think it's. I think maybe I don't know. I just lock up and I can't fucking figure things out. And like I said, when a bad thought comes, or like I have some type of like weird like rut, and my mind just starts firing off all the worst case scenarios, and it gets really fatalistic, like really fatal. Sorry, it gets really fatalistic. That like, and I feel like everything is like life or death, like literally everything, and because of that, I just lock up, and it's hard for me to make any like even minor decisions sometimes, and it's fucking embarrassing. Like it's really embarrassing because I want to just like be assertive and just know exactly what I want and exactly what's going to help me. But I just get stuck in this thing, and like I said, have not figured out how to get out of it yet. But one day, damn, I think I used up this whole thing. Um, but yeah, so that's I guess what I've been working on. I mean, I've been pretty down. Also, since losing my job. But I've been looking for a new job, steadily going to other places, trying to figure out something that I might like to do. I don't know. I think maybe the only thing that I've really thought so far and that I've gotten into is some type of like woodworking. I don't know. I like wood. um, Woodworking just seems nice. Those CNC machines seems pretty cool. Plus, I could maybe parlay that into some type of like making guitars or something like that because I really love guitars. I think they're beautiful. Straight up. I mean, I don't even really need to say anything more than that. Guitars are just wonderful. And they can look so cool and sound so cool and be so expressive. I just appreciate them so much that I could see myself doing something with that. What worries me about that is the market on that. Like how big is the market? But I think recently it's actually been okay, and I think I could be okay at it. I don't know. I just got to figure out how to break into it. There's been a couple like CNC job things that I've gone for. Most of them want some type of experience though, which I don't have. Put a little bit of lotion on my hands. After that, acetone. The acetone's brutal. Ooh, I still have some on one nail. Um, But yeah, so that's about it on that. We're still kind of going through this fucking election stuff, which is just insane, dude. People have lost their minds. I'm hearing the fucking craziest shit from people who I wouldn't think to hear crazy stuff from. I mean, I guess that's not crazy, but I feel like we're so polarized by the media at this point. We know that all the social media has algorithms to just give you what's the most engaging. This thing is gross. I'll have to clean up my nails. The most like engaging content for you and like the most polarizing stuff. And I think everyone just bit onto it so hard, probably including myself. I try to stay away from it though. Like, I don't know. I don't think Biden's about to save shit. I don't. Also, I think Trump was fucking totally useless. Biden's probably going to be totally useless too. But at least Biden's not going to actively fuck with trans rights. Yeah, I don't know. The political stuff though, to me, is getting uninteresting. Not because it's just like I'm stalling on it because I don't know how to speak my mind to a way people don't get like so butthurt when I disagree with them. Like it's like I said, it's just polarizing at this point. Like everyone takes everything as so seriously, and like their ideas are their identity. And I don't feel that way. First off, I don't feel that way about myself. My ideas are just my ideas. Like they change. I learn things. I learn new things all the time. And I like to take evidence into account, and that can go both ways. And I feel like some people like they figure out what they think they figured out, and they just lock into it, and that can be my team good, no matter what team it is. And that is what's truly counterproductive, is the tribal team thinking. For the reason is that we got to think of what these two like teams are really doing, Republican and Democrat. What are they really doing for us? One is marginally better than the other, I guess. I guess. Kind of the whole system's not working right now, though. The stock market, I'm sure that's looking good, and people have some investments in there, but like that's not the average American who's benefiting off that. That's, the top 1% of people. Like what are we going to do about the rest of the people? Everyone else who's working, who doesn't have stocks and just has to work day to day through the COVID as an essential employee, but not getting anything extra for that. What are we going to do for those people? What about the people who got COVID as an essential employee? And they might have lifelong complications due to that. What are we going to do for them? I think as Americans, we should be able to get together and realize that, I'll do this one, that all Americans matter. Remember, we were just going through that all lives matter, right? Or Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Well, I was saying Black Lives Matter for reasons, but when it comes to this issue, all lives matter. Straight up. All lives matter. Let's give healthcare to our people. Let's invest in us. We're fucking Americans, goddammit. We're the best. It's at least what I fucking heard my whole life. We're the shit. USA, USA. We're number one. We can fucking do anything. And I believe that, and I still believe that. And I think we should not only be giving healthcare to our homeless vets that we have to this day, but to everyone else as well in this country. We're paying taxes. Let's divert that into helping care for some of us. This isn't it shouldn't be a commodity. We're all on our way to the hospital. Literally everybody knows someone who's been to the hospital or is going to the hospital. Like, why are we charging all this money for just letting some people get rich while our country and our countrymen die? I just think as an American, fuck that. That's stupid. We should be saving as many Americans as we can. We're the richest country on earth, right? That's what I was told. I'm open to hear other things, but I haven't really heard any good arguments against giving health care to people yet. Like, well, we just can't do it. Like, well, our country's too big. Like, these are all bad reasons. Come on, America's number one. America's number one. We're the best. We got the best people. We got the smartest people. Believe me, it's tremendous. It's kind of a joke, but in all seriousness, dead ass. Why can't we do it? I think if anyone can do it, it would be us, because I have faith in the American people like that. And I think we all should, right? And this also goes with, education. Like, we have so many people in student debt. Why? Can we get them out of that? Can we help them, please? Like, I don't have any student debt myself. Well, I mean, I guess maybe I have a little bit, but not much. But I also don't have a degree. But these people, we saddle them, we put them under a mountain of debt just so they can get a degree. They're trying to better their lives. And ultimately, it helps us as a country, our GDP, having smarter people who are educated and produce better and more. Like, it's a benefit for us to have them here. Like, we should invest in ourselves. At this point, just having a high school graduate or high school education is not enough in this country. It's not enough. Our minimum wage right now, I think, is $7.25 or something like that. Show me somewhere you can work 40 hours a week at $7.25 and earn anything. Minimum wage. Minimum wage is not for kids. It was set up to be the minimum wage to 1 penny less, and you'll be considered a slave. I assume that's what that means, right? That's why there is a minimum wage. But I don't know. I have different ideas on that too. Like, we really need to come together also as, I think, workers. It's past this political shit. Fuck this stupid political shit. It's keeping a divide in us. We need to come together as the workers. We are doing the work, but we're not getting the lion's share of what happens. We live in a free country, yet we work a third of our lives in complete tyranny, where we have absolutely no say really over anything. I don't know. Doesn't really sound free to me, but what would I know, right? I don't know. I just think we can do better, and I don't want us to fall for this, like, oh yeah, we can't do it because that's communism or that's socialism. Like, no, don't think of it as socialism. Don't think of it like that. Think of it as actually helping out your American brother, and instead of just loving America as the idea of America, instead, damn, sorry, the thumbs are always the hard ones for me. But instead of just loving the idea of America, why don't we switch that? And instead of loving the idea of America, let's love Americans. Let's say, oh, if you're America, I love you. Not, I love the idea of America. No, let's love the Americans in it. Because we're some good fucking people, man. We're cool. I've worked a lot of just like lower class menial jobs and working class jobs. And by the way, working class doesn't just mean fucking white people in coal mines. White people very, very often are Hispanics, black people, Asians, like all different types of people. It's not just fucking white people. Don't let, when you say working class, it's everybody. We are all in the working class together, unless you're literally an owner. So let's just dispel that notion right now. But we need to see it as that. We can't be getting divided by these fucking politicians and these corporate elite fucks. We know we're getting fucked. We know it. So let's just stop it, right? How do we do that, though? That's what I don't know. I'm actually open to suggestions. I haven't figured it quite out yet. But then again, who has, right? And the people who do figure it out, they probably get offed. I'm not going to figure it out, guys. Don't worry. Don't off me. Sorry, so here's what I'm gonna do. Look, like, do you guys ever do this? Like, I don't know. When I'm painting these, I can never like stick right on. Maybe it's because I go too fast or something. But I always get like a ton of bleed over. So I've been using this little like dental floss thing to kind of just press in and wipe it away. See, that's what it looks like now. I got most of it. And then there's some right there on the sticker thing. But anyway, That's here nor there. We don't have to worry about that. I don't know. There's been so much division, especially after this election already. I think, like, guys, come on. Let's fucking get over it and let's come together. America's the best. We're number one. Straight up, right? Everyone believes that. We love the people in America, you know? And we got to think, like, they deserve health care. They deserve health care. The people in here contributing to our country, even if they work at McDonald's, they deserve health care. Even if they don't have a job, they deserve health care. What if it's a stay-at-home mom? She doesn't get health care if she doesn't have her partner giving her health care? I disagree. I think what she does is a value, staying home with those kids and keeping that house right and teaching them things. Like, it's a huge, moms are a fucking huge asset to us. Huge. We don't value them. We need to stop that. We need to start valuing what we should. Yeah. If you got any thoughts or anything like that, feel free to hit me up. What I really need, though, is tech support. If anyone knows stuff about, like, streaming or computers and stuff like that, I would love to hear it. Look at that, like a boss. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off until next time. But get at me and love yourselves. I know that shit's hard.